Welcome everybody to the B Knows Real Estate Show. My name is David.
Mack, Humphrey, Game Changers London.
What's going on, man?
Another day in the life, man.
I
Here we
know
go.
that. I know
Moving
that.
into spring.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, we back at it again, man. First of all, I want to thank you for the closing
Oh,
yesterday,
I
man.
thank
You
you for
did
the
a
quote.
you did a real good job. My client was happy. We received the money.
Yeah.
So when you
Yeah.
receive the money, we can actually close on the
Yes.
home. So
It's all about the money,
yeah.
right?
Not always about the money, man. It's
That's what
not.
everybody tells me. It's all about the
Yeah,
money,
it's
right?
always.
That's what the
But,
pressure cooker
but
is
we
all
can't
about.
go nowhere unless you get it taken care of, man.
Hey,
Get the money to them. So
you got to find the house. So there you
yeah,
go.
we have a client that's happy, and I really appreciate what you did and the hard work that you put in. Man, new year, new market, new everything.
Yes, sir.
So let's talk a little bit about the market. We're going to talk a little bit about the market, the real estate market, what's happening here in Denver, since I actually live in Denver. So we can go to about the metro area, but that's
Before we do that, man, I got
go ahead, go ahead, go
he
ahead.
don't ever talk about himself, but in this market, you're gonna hear some stuff that he's gonna say, and it's not easy always in this market. So you got to make sure you partner with the right real estate agent. I'm not just saying that because it's his show, but when I talk to the clients that come over, I tell them how important it is to listen to this man because
Appreciate that.
yeah, he's gonna tell you about some numbers, and they're not easy.
No,
You got
they're
to
not
have somebody
easy.
that can negotiate, somebody that can talk the talk and walk the walk. So I just wanted to say that because
My job is to get them in the door, and then you finish it off with the money.
there you go. All right, man. Let's talk these numbers. Man.
Yeah,
Let's
let's talk the numbers, man. Well, we talk about the market trend, what's actually happening, man. It's kind of depressing too, but we only have 574 active listings here in Denver.
Gotta get moving.
Ooh,
Gotta get moving.
man.
Thinking about buying, you gotta go now.
They
Right?
talk about limited inventory with 574 that's active right now. Single family home. I'm just talking about single family home. So that's just not, I didn't want to go to the condo. So we go to, that's really low. But in the affordable homes, my affordable homes under 500,000. That's what I consider. I know that's a man down south. I'm from Houston, so 300,000 is really affordable. You got a brick home and everything, but under 500,000, you actually have 78 homes that's available.
Right. Yeah,
that's for Denver.
That's real talk right there. But it's not. We're in Colorado. I come from California, so I'm pretty used to seeing these type of markets and the way they move. But it goes to the point of when folks come to us and say, "I'm just going to wait." What you're really saying is, "I don't want to buy a house because equity continues to go up.
Right.
Historically, it moves up. It has never gone down outside of 2008, and that didn't have anything to really do with the real estate market. That was the banking industry. So I think
but stuff is still moving.
It's still moving. It's moving. Start moving fast too, real soon.
Because we have 586 that's under contract.
Yeah.
So transactions are happening.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
People yes.
Don't
take
fooled,
that. Right.
People that know the business and people that are partnered with the right people that are giving them the right information, not just what's showing up on the news.
Right.
They're making moves, and those moves they're making are going to benefit them in the next few years.
So the median price of those homes, $629,950. Just kind of where the average is. We're in the 600,000 pretty much for the Denver metro area. Right. Here and there. Now let's get to the closed side of it. We got houses that actually closed. Okay, we had 589 actually sold in the last 35 days. I don't do actually 30, I do 35 days, because you have a day here, a day, over here that goes over and one behind. So I do 35 days. We had 589 sold in the last 35 days. The average median price was $625,000. So still in that same ram of the that which went on the contract. And the days on the market was only 35 days.
That's down, right? That's starting to move down.
Yes, actually starting to move down because we was a little bit, yes.
And it's gonna be. Yeah. I mean, I think we're headed into the hot season as normal, and
Yeah.
We're gonna have to start getting ready.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. And from original price to close price, it was a 3% decrease, which is, to be honest with you, not that bad considering all the bad news that we've been hearing around the country. And now I got a feeling that it's going to start going right back up.
Right back to that bid
Yes.
over ask. So again, I would continue to say this: move, start getting the move on.
Well, what we've been noticing also too, and we're gonna talk about this on your side of it. Interest rates been going down, so once you talk about that, and I want not only that, I want you to educate the clients on debt to income ratio.
Sure.
But I want you, talk about the current state in the mortgage, what the interest, what the current state is in the mortgage industry.
Well, those are listeners that are on here that are paying attention to what is going on. We're seeing, we saw a bank collapse. That was a shake up, where the feds for once kind of lost a little bit of control. They couldn't come in and say, hey, we're gonna bump rates. They actually had to come in and do the opposite because of that fear factor that was there. So what we are seeing is we're starting to see what we expected. Now that bank collapse wasn't, I don't believe that was planned, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but we are going to see, and mark my words, I think in around May, you are going to see, rates really take another dip. But we are seeing, instead of them going this way, they're now starting to go that way. Now, I say that to say this. That does not mean wait. That doesn't mean play the waiting game because, if most people nowadays have been indoctrinated into, I'm going to wait till they get back down to 3.5%.
Not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen.
Unless it's another COVID.
Yeah.
Another semblance of COVID.
Yeah, and the chances of that happening are very few and far between.
Right.
We know this. So, what I always say is date the rate, marry the house. Okay. So if you can get in, even if your interest rate was 6.25, right now 6.5, get in that house now because you can always redo it. Because rates, they are starting to taper down. Yes. But the thing that you can't get back is those 5, 6, or 7 months that house is now appreciated. And it's even a bigger deal right now because what you're saying is if now we're having less people reduce the price, that means appreciation will probably start to go up because you start having people fight over the house, which means that happened last couple years where you had people bidding $50,000, $60,000, $100,000 over ask, and when that happens, appreciation even speeds up faster. So if you wait, that same house you could have bought for $400,000, maybe $450,000. Now that just costs you an extra $100 on your mortgage payment.
Yeah, well, you mean 500,000, and that cost you 550.
Yeah, exactly. 500. You correct me, man. I gotta get right on these things. So the state of the mortgage industry, and I always tell people this: we still have opportunity because those of you who are listening in on this, that take your time to listen to David, is you're gonna get some inside scoop. The seller's market is going to lag a little bit. So you're still going to have those folks that are still going, okay, I'm willing to give some concessions and things like that, maybe. But in the next few months, that they may go away to where you got to actually come out of pocket with a little bit more. So again, we have solutions for it. You still have opportunity to do 2-1 buy downs that can save you some money. Debt ratio issues that I know David wanted me to talk about.
Only 30 seconds, man. I don't want 30 seconds. We don't want everybody to get too bored. 30 seconds. Just touch base on what debt to income ratio is.
Debt to income ratio, real quick, is how much debt you have versus how much income you have coming in. Simple calculation.
And where to do typical, where you want to be at most of the time when you're trying to get a home?
I would say you want to be somewhere around 43 to 45%. Target. Now, can we go higher than that? Yes, we can go higher than that, but it depends on the loan program. It depends on credit scores. So I always tell people if you can stay somewhere around 43 to 45, talk to your loan advisor, and let's see if we can go higher if we need to be.
All right, man. We did our duty for the day. Educate our clients. Hey, why don't you give me your information?
Hey, Mack Humphrey at mackhumphrey.com. Simple and easy. Go there and get all my information.
All right. David Babineau from Caldwell Banker Realty. Phone number is 903-0395. You can hit me up at mynewhomeincolorado.com. Have a blessed day, everyone.
All
Take
right.
care.
Take care.